Hi everybody, welcome back to the shop. So today I'm going to take some E-track, some 2x6s, some quick links, screws, some of these things, and some resistance bands. Stick around and see what I make. The process is basically the same whether you're building furniture or carpentry. The materials and or surface need to be prepped before construction begins. In this case, I need to first make room for and prepare the wall to securely mount the 2x6 boards. I myself tend to overbuild my construction-based projects in order to avoid potential hazards or future failures. In this case, the project at hand has a fairly high danger risk, therefore it is imperative it does not fail or it could be catastrophic. The bulk of the materials can be purchased from Harbor Freight. The cost for 2 lengths of E-track, the heavy-duty tie-downs, and the quick links will set you back about $50. The first step is to make sure there is enough surface area to mount the 2x6 boards. The left side of this door frame has enough surface area, while the right side does not, so I will add a 2x4 to increase the mounting surface width on the right side. The reason for adding the 2x6 boards in the first place is the fact that the E-tracks are 5 inches wide and their screw holes would not be able to mount directly to the 2x4s in place. This whole project needs to be mounted extremely well in order for it to keep it from tearing away from the wall. The first line of defense will be mounting the 2x6s with lag screws. I had several in hand, however, once I installed them I felt it wasn't enough and ended up running back to Home Depot. I suggest using 24 1/4 inch by 2.5 inch hex head lag screws and spacing them evenly. I would like to emphasize that making sure the top, middle, and bottom of each board have the strongest mounting points, as this is where the majority of stress will be. You will need to pre-drill each hole with either a Forstner or spade bit deep enough for the bolt heads to be covered. This step is very important as the track won't be able to mount if you don't. Feeling much happier and confident it won't go anywhere, it was time to position the E-track itself. The track from Harbor Freight is only 5 feet, so I ended up placing it in the center of the 2x6 boards. Depending on your need to perform specific exercises, you may want to move it higher or lower on the wall. I am already planning on upgrades in the very near future that will address the already obvious issues. I opted not to use all of the holes in the track as I mounted it, although I may in the future. However, what I have found is by leaving the same screw holes on both tracks empty, it is easier to determine which slot you're using. I realize I can simply put numbers at each slot along the track, but for now this will work just fine. Now it's time to step back and admire your work. Let's see if this crazy invention actually works. I got the heavy duty buckles and these quick links I got for the sole purpose that these rings have been welded and they can be a little bit sharp. So this will give you a smooth surface and a larger mounting surface for your bands. Since this will accept a much wider band and you won't have to loop and tie it, you can just slip it through, lock it in. Hey, before I forget, these bands are from Elite FTS. This is the Mountain Dog pack from John Meadows himself, the Mountain Dog. And it cost me $100 even, that was including shipping. A little pricey, but he put together this kit for FTS to sell. Very good kit, perfect setup. I don't think you would need any other bands than what's in this pack. So that's just my little free plug, not sponsored. Don't even have an affiliate for them. I don't even think they do affiliates. Maybe I should have considered doing an affiliate. Okay, here goes nothing. Just like that. I'm not going to get into too many of the exercises. I don't want all the gym bros out there criticizing. And with that, you should be able to accomplish the majority of the movements you would do on a cable machine. Be able to do one of my favorites, the tricep pull downs. Now, one idea I had, which is the whole concept behind why I made this, was that chest movements are extremely difficult to do with cables. Chest movements are extremely difficult to do with these bands. What are you going to tie them to? So with this, it actually acts the same as a cable machine. The other movement that I want to be able to accomplish, which is nearly impossible, would be rows. They do make these little square plates, little 6x6 plates. So what my plan will be is I'm going to get 4 plates, put one in each corner, so I have full range, highest to lowest. And I'm even thinking of maybe getting some extras for future possibilities. Maybe put one up in the center, be able to do some pull down maneuvers. So sky's the limit, really. Very excited to see what other crazy ideas I can come up with, considering with these E-Track systems, there's many types of attachments. Definitely not intended for fitness in mind, but these are designed to put heavy loads on. So they should be safe. I'm still a little nervous using them because if this thing comes shooting off, it's going to catapult. So anyways, I hope you liked this video and hopefully it inspired you to get out there and figure out a creative way to go to the gym when you can't go to the gym. So until next time, you take care.